y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to So Effortlessly Sexy. I am Charmaine, aka She Always Got Something to Say, and Zoo, period. And welcome if this is your first time. Well, as you can see by the title, that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. This is a part of my channel where I always have something to say. So that's what we do, my little sit down chit chat videos, and I talk about whatever it is I want to talk about, or whoever it is I want to talk about. So that's what we're going to do today. It's not your usual vlog style videos today. It's just to sit down and chit chat. And like I said, as you saw from the title, we're going to be discussing content creators losing their spark in these YouTube streets or social media streets. So yeah, y'all, the girlie's been upset at some of their faves not producing, vlogs like they used to in the past, or just, they feel like everything is repetitive and everybody's following the same trend, and yada yada yada. Y'all heard them, y'all see them out there. I see them in the comments, I see them talking about it. I see so many times on TikTok, especially the girlies, like I said, or supporters are feeling some kind of way that their faves are not producing the same type of style vlogs that they used to back in the day, or back a couple years ago. Because let's face it, most of them have been doing YouTube from anywhere for the last 5 to 10 years. So they've been on YouTube for a pretty long while, whatever. And obviously when they started 5-10 years ago, they were in their regular homes, driving their regular cars, working their regular jobs. Okay, so here we are, fast forward 5-10 years later. They are not doing the same things. They have elevated, they have, gone on to bigger and better things, becoming more and more successful by way of YouTube and their other social media platforms. And I just wanted to talk about that, because I'm like, if you are a true supporter of these content creators, why are you mad? Like, what is the issue? You can't expect them to still be in the same place they were 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, or hell, for some even 2 years ago. It depends on how, fast their journey took off on their social media platforms. So, but I don't understand what is the issue. Like, I see, and I'm only going off of the comments and stuff, or some of the videos I've been seeing of the girlies saying, how they feel some kind of way about the Aaliyah's face, not in bad ways. I'm naming names, but I'm not putting them in a negative light, because again, I don't feel the same. But I'm just saying, I've heard the girlies saying how Aaliyah, she started out doing makeup, she was so regular, meaning like regular, because Aaliyah is still very down to earth, she's still very humble, she's still the same old Aaliyah, in my opinion, just elevated. She's become more successful now, as she should have. They're saying Kyra, we remember when Kyra used to be in Wisconsin, and she now she's and I'm just like, if you guys are true supporters, why is it that you are feeling some kind of way when they are doing what they probably came into this to do? Yeah, they started out just doing it for fun, or just hopping on here and and then it took off for them eventually, which, I mean, that's the goal, for most people. If you're creating this space, you're putting yourself out there, you're learning new things, you're getting better at things, so you getting, in their cases, they were getting lots of sponsorships throughout the their time. So of course things are going to change for them. They're going to change with it, as far as their personalities, in my opinion, did not change, but I'm saying, like, their level of success changed, and that should not be a problem to anybody. Like, say, so a lot of too is that they miss the old vlogs, they miss the old girlies. Like, now everything is about drinking matcha, driving a luxury car, shopping for luxury apartments, moving all the time, coffee shops, what else? Yoga. This is all we see. This is all our content creators all the content creators are doing now. All the girlies, they're just following each other, and they're going to these coffee shops. It's only but so many coffee shops we're going to see. It's only but so many how they say, so many outings with your friend, like basically how the girlies record them going out to eat with their home, how y'all watch it, so I'm gotta go through all of that. But yeah, some people is feeling some kind of way, and I'm just over here like, yes sis, yes, I love this for you. I love it for them. I love it for anybody who is not in the same place that they was when they first started this. I mean, like I said, Like, why would you want to be? And even if you weren't on social media, just in your regular life, like real life, why would you not want to progress? Why would you not want things to go, up for you? Why would that bother you? I feel like YouTube is huge, as we know, and it has so many people on YouTube. There is somebody for everybody. Any type of content and or whatever it is that you ever could want to see on YouTube, it is there. So with that being said, if you're no longer interesting, if your faves are no longer interesting to you, okay, there's plenty of other content creators up and coming, such as myself, who still live regular lives, who is not at coffee shops every week or every other day. I don't drink matcha like that. I do like matcha here and there, but it's only a summer thing for me. I like matcha here and there, but you're not seeing me pulling up to Dunkin' Donuts every day. Well, I'm just living my regular real life. I tell y'all all the time in my vlog. Over here with me, y'all gonna always get the real, the raw. You're not gonna see me did up on camera all the time. Sometimes, yes. But I'm just saying, y'all see me on my vlogs, y'all see me, okay? Because that's not how I walk around my house. That's not how I leave my house every time. So I'm just saying, there is so many of us on there for everybody. So pick, you don't have, in other words, if you don't like it anymore, okay, move on. Find somebody else to watch. Or better yet, how about you start a channel and you become the person that you want to see? That's another option. Start your own channel. If you feel like YouTube is boring anymore, because that's what they're saying, not my words, but they're saying it's boring. The content creators are boring. They're not, they're losing their spark or whatever the case, because they're doing too much traveling. Like, girl, what you want them to do? Like, still sit in their house? Y'all want Kyra to still be living in her mother's house and she 31 years old? Now, no shade to those who do, but I'm just saying, back when she, was getting it good and her YouTube was starting to pick up a little bit, she did the right thing. She moved out, she got her own place, moved to a new city, and doors just started opening left and right for her ever since then. Same thing with Aaliyah's face. Same thing with a lot of our other content creators who have started from the bottom and now they're here. Okay, and like I said, that is a beautiful thing. I love that for the ladies and or gentlemen who are doing their thing and who just came on here like, I'm going to just be on here putting on the makeup, show them how I put my makeup on. Or I'm going to just show them how I do my wigs. Or I'm going to just show them how I go to work every day and, show them what I do. My regular life, come home, go sleep. Like, and that's just what you want to do. Bottom line, that's just what you should do. So I just say to those who are complaining or feeling like it's boring, there's other content creators. You don't have to stay and watch. You obviously are still being entertained because you still watch their videos. You still watch every single vlog that they drop. They don't drop it as often anymore because they're now entrepreneurs. Like, they are doing big shit. So you can't expect them to vlog every little thing anymore. Like, the lifestyle has changed now. So they're still on here, but they're just not dropping vlogs every other day or even every week sometimes. So I feel like this. If you're a true supporter, you're going to hang in there with them. You're going to stick it out. You're going to still be entertained regardless. And if you're not, that's cool. You can still support them. But if that particular vlog or the latest vlogs that they have been posting are not interested, okay, cool. Move on to somebody else. Why? There's so many other people on here, you guys. So many, you know that, but it's so many other channels to watch on here. Stop being afraid to give smaller content creators a try, especially if you're complaining about the girls always doing yoga, Pilates, everybody doing the same thing, and then you have smaller content creators such as myself who don't do those things. I tried Pilates the other day on my vlog. I'm a beginner. So, but it's not because I saw the girlies doing it. I always wanted to do Pilates. I always wanted to do yoga. I just couldn't do it because, and if you, that's another story. I could talk about that in my vlog. But there is a reason I stayed away from Pilates. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for it. And I do it in my home. I do my Pilates at home. But eventually, if I stay consistent with it and I get better on it and I'm strengthening myself with it, and all that good stuff, eventually if I want to go take a little, class or two for the week, I will do that too. And I will vlog it. But I'm just saying that's not me changing my lifestyle completely, or even if it were, so be it. Like, that's the goal in life. We don't want to stay stagnant. We don't want to always stay doing the same thing. So what is the issue? And like I said, if your faves are not as interesting to you anymore, give other content creators a try, especially the ones that you are saying that this is what you used to like seeing them do, you know, being home, being regular, going to their regular jobs. And I say regular because there's nothing wrong with being regular. Okay, I'm regular all day long, proud, happily. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with being luxurious either. There's nothing wrong with being glamorous. There's none of that. All of that is okay, you know. But like I said, give smaller content creators a chance. If that's not what you want to see anymore, you got a slew of us other content creators on here doing the very thing that you said you want to see anymore. Or like I said, stop being scared, get you your iPhone. If you, I'm pretty sure most of them have iPhones. Get a camera, iPhone, whatever the case, and start your own channel and create the content that you would like to see. You could do that too. But I personally don't feel like they're losing their spark. I just feel like they're getting older. This is where they should be in life. These are the things they should be, you know, happening for them in life. And for all of us, not just them. I'm just saying us in general, people in general, you know. You're supposed to elevate and grow and become successful in your own right as you get older and you start, you know, doing different things, learning new things, trying new things. Like there's no reason for you to stay stagnant. Unfortunately, you know, you just can't please everybody. But I feel like if you're a supporter, then you should support either way. Either way it goes, you should support them. Look at Aaliyah's face. She has her own freaking perfume scent with what's the I forget the name, y'all, forgive me, but I'll get it and put it on the screen. But she has her own, you know, line of perfume now. Like what? She's doing magazine prints now. She's getting interviewed. She was just nominated for an NAACP award. Like, are you kidding me? And y'all mad because she not vlogging every week like she used to? Like what? Look at Kyra. Kyra done met Beyonce mama. Kyra is out there doing interviews at the Olympics. What? Like, yo, and I'm older than both of them. So I'm over here smiling and cheesing like a proud auntie because, yes, I too was one of the ones who watched them from the very beginning. When they started their very first YouTube video. I've been with them too for the longest. I mean, ever since then. Same thing with my Gina Janine's, my Chelsea Janae's. Like, it's so many other people that I watch. And Gina Janine is actually a perfect example of, you know, she's still around. She's still doing her regular stuff. She's still living her regular life. You know, she's still, you know, the girl, the down home girl. But people got a complaint about that too. She not that, oh, every time we see her, she eating. Like, girl, don't you eat every day? Do you eat every day? Yeah, everybody eats every day, I'm sure, but you just don't have a camera following you doing it. Or you're not taking a camera with you and showing that you're eating every day. But the girl gotta eat, you know, like they just find little things to pick about and then complain about, but yet you won't give somebody else a try that's on here that's doing the very thing that you're wanting to see. Like, it just, I don't know, I don't understand it. But I just wanted to chit chat about that real quick, y'all, real quick, because I don't think that they're losing their spark or whatever. I just think that they're becoming more and more successful, and you know, they're doing the damn thing. Shout them out, give them claps, you know, give them their props. Be happy for the girls. Like, come on, like if you want to watch something else, watch something else, but don't feel all upset and feel like, oh, they boring now. Like, but anyway, that is my thoughts and my opinions and my take on the whole YouTube content creators losing their spark or whatever. They are on all other platforms as well. So if whatever you're not seeing them do on YouTube, you better believe they're doing it on TikTok and or their Instagram. Okay, I personally only see them either on TikTok or YouTube because I no longer have Instagram. It's been since 2020 is the last time I had my Instagram. And TikTok, I'm only on there to look at some shit. I'm not on there myself. That's why y'all never see me link any other socials except for my Snapchat on in my description box, because Snapchat is the only other social that I'm actually active on. And I'm not even active like that. I'm not on Snapchat every single day or every single week. Sometimes I don't be on Snapchat for a whole month. But when I do get on there, I get on there. But I'm just saying that's the one that I'm most active on. TikTok, I do have a page on TikTok, but it's for me to just watch some people. I do watch them and crack my side, yeah. And I get to see the girlies on there because I follow them on their TikToks too. Like I said, still creating short form content. They're still giving you a little something, making up for the time lost on here on YouTube. They're trying, you know, but you guys got to realize they're, you know, as life gets better for them, it also gets busier for them, you know. And again, if they're not satisfying your needs anymore, find the other millions of content creators on YouTube and or the other socials that could satisfy your needs, because they are doing the very things that your faves doing in the past. So that's all I really had to say about it, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long on here. So, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next vlog. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got something to say, of course, chime in down in the comment section, because I talks back. Peace out.